Going live.
Oh, we are live.
We are.
Hey, Dina, we're live.
Hello, Pam. Welcome back, everybody. This is podcast number 98.
And it's very late.
I just realized
6:51. Wow.
I forgot to change
What?
the title.
Can't you change it now? You can't change
Maybe
it?
after.
Okay.
What was it?
I don't know.
Do you remember what you wanted to call it?
We were going to say cheers to us.
Okay. So just write that down because I will forget.
Okay.
You get my drift.
Cheers to us.
Welcome
we deserve
back.
it, don't we?
Cheers.
Dan and I have our iced coffee today.
Cheers. Cheers to us.
We need
Woo-hoo.
it. It's
I wish
too
it was
late.
spiked.
Well, I'm just happy to have it. Delish.
Pam, so good. People
How
are
is
signing up.
How is everyone doing?
Hello, everyone.
Grab your beverage of choice.
There you go.
Tea, coffee, iced coffee, hot coffee,
My goodness.
glass of wine, a cocktail. You know what they say? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Except ours isn't a cocktail.
Yeah.
But it's a drink, and I'm very grateful.
We
I
have
got
to go.
another
We
one
have
of
to
these
go for a
amazing
cocktail.
iced coffees. Delicious, I must say.
You like
Delicious. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi from all over.
I know, really. You guys are the best. Arizona, Ontario, Michigan, Nevada. Someone's got Chardonnay. Nice.
Yeah, see, that's good.
Hi, Lydia.
That's good.
Hello. Well, you're tuning into the Knitting Place podcast. It's podcast number 98. I'm Dina. Let's get with the formal stuff. We've left some of this out sometimes. You can find me on Instagram at the Knitting Place, on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook. I said that all like botched up, but whatever. You know what
you mean. It's underneath too. I am Pam Sap on Instagram and Ravelry, and I am Pam Sapienza on Facebook, and that is all you need to know.
There you go. And she just launched a new design. You need to know that. Yeah, so all the information, Pam is right. It's all down below in the show notes. If you don't already subscribe, please subscribe. You can follow me or Pam on Instagram. You could follow us on Facebook. We'd love to stay in touch and see what you have to share.
Someone is saying they can't wait for the Thursday night Zoom. That's right.
This Thursday. Are you all ready?
You get a double dose. Monday
Seriously.
and Thursday.
How do you like them apples?
How's
Are you
everyone?
gonna be done?
No, I doubt it. I mean,
who's going to be ready for their sleeves?
I don't think I'll be right. Depends how much knitting I get to do. I don't get to knit a lot during the week. And I was busy with the hats, and I decided to concentrate on the peacock because it was just annoying me that it's not hard. I had the hardest part done, and it was just going nowhere for about a month. So I decided to concentrate on that if I had some knitting time.
Good for you.
And because the lovely tea, we've got time for that.
Right, end of May.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal is to be ready for the division of the sleeves. But if you're not there yet, not to worry because that's what we're going to be covering.
It's all good. We don't need to make yourself crazy. You should be enjoying it.
Exactly.
And I knew I wouldn't be enjoying it if I was hopping back and forth. Because that's when I find I make mistakes too. I'm hopping back and forth. Where was I? What was I doing?
Right.
How was I doing it?
Right.
And that leads to mistakes, boo-boos.
Julie's on. Good
Julie
morning.
Who?
She's in New Zealand.
Oh, jeez.
I love what you both are wearing. Thank
I know.
you.
Isn't it funny? I just said to Diana, we coordinate. I didn't realize that.
Isn't that nice? And we never call
we
each
don't
other.
discuss it, no.
But most often we're pretty well coordinated.
Right.
I don't think
that
it's
means. It doesn't mean we don't knit the same colors.
Although that's not really. That's a little out of your. That's something I would wear.
No.
I mean, you are wearing it, and it looks terrific on you.
Yeah.
Along with your not purple, lovely tea.
Yes, my not purple lovely tea. My Clam City lovely tea.
Right. No purple in there at all.
No purple in that. No. Pam doesn't do purple.
Someone said they finished both sleeves before the body.
On the lovely tea?
Oh, my God. Carrie, that's amazing.
Yeah, see, you're smart.
Nori, what are you up to?
How are you doing, Nori? I heard that you had to be home for another 2 weeks, you said the other day.
Nori is almost done, she said. My goodness. Hi, Janet.
Really? Wow. Good for her. Good for you. Michigan.
I'm sucking down a little dose of caffeine. I need to wake up.
So I know it was one day last week. I think it was Wednesday, Dina. I was home. I made myself a nice coffee, and then you called me. The whole time I was on the phone with you, I drank the whole thing. I sucked it right down.
Yum. It's like Nestle, you know. It's like
we're fast knitters. We're really not fast knitters. I don't get that much time to knit. You know what I did though? I found this was very motivating to me in the not Lovely Tee. I could do it in the Lovely Tee too, but I did it in the Peacock. I timed myself. I took my phone. I put the stopwatch on. And when I started around, I said, how long is it going to take me to knit around? So,
that's so funny.
I averaged like 5 minutes, maybe 5:20, maybe 4:40.
Wait, is this the Peacock Tee?
Peacock Tee.
Okay, not the Lovely
going
Tee.
Around. And I would just do it that way. And I said, okay, well, if it's taking me like 5 to 6 minutes to knit around, then, and of course I said, well, if I have another 6 inches to go and it's like 7 rows to an inch, that's 42 rows. And that should take me, but that kept me going. Because when you get into that stockinette section and it gets boring.
Yeah.
And because then I'll stop
it's
and
like
I'll
no man's
pick
land.
up my phone.
It's like if you can only just stay focused.
But that was because I said,
put
okay,
all distractions away.
I said, okay, I have 45 minutes to knit, or I know I'm going to be tired. So, but in 45 minutes, I can knit like at least
15 rounds.
15. Well, no, I mean, come on. Some of them went over 5 minutes. And then, I did have to clear the phone and restart again.
No, 15, actually, 45 minutes would really only be.
And then if I wanted a sip of coffee or a sip of my beverage.
That cuts into your knitting time.
Well, I would say, okay, I can't do it. And I have to wait until I finish the rounds. I'm like really crazy.
Run a tight ship.
But you know what? I got the body of my sweater done.
There you go.
It really did.
There you go.
So it's not that I didn't, of course I still enjoyed it. It's not like I took the fun out of knitting.
You actually created more fun because it became like a game.
It became like a game. So I have to do that now with the Lovely Tee. How many minutes is that going to take me?
It's a lot of knitting.
How many stitches are in the round after you get rid of the sleeves?
I think that's what's with me anyway. When you have like several projects going and you give a little love to everything, you clearly don't see the progress as quickly as if you were to just hone in on one.
I agree with that, yeah.
But I have ADD and I just can't stick to one project.
But you see, what's making me feel good now is if I finish my Lovely Tee, then I can cast I can cast something else on.
There you go. Woohoo!
There you go.
It's all about what we can cast on next. Oh my goodness, Marcia, congratulations. She just sold her house today.
Marcia who?
Did well and celebrating. Yes, she's doing well and she's celebrating with us in a glass of Chardonnay. Well, then a cheers to you.
Congratulations.
In
where are you moving to?
Where are you
moving to? Are you staying in Maryland? Yeah, we just went live Maryland about 2 minutes ago.
Leave a comment and let us know. That is so exciting. Hello from Kensington, Maryland. Stress-free stitching. Love it, Marcia.
Yeah, that's it. Stress-free stitching is right.
Karen is on the body of the ribbing of her Peacock Tee.
The body of the ribbing.
She'll be done. Yep.
Yeah. Did you do your sleeves yet?
Oh, that's a good question. She said she'll be done.
I have I'm like 98% done.
Well, why don't we start?
Well, first, what are you wearing, Dina?
Oh, yeah, we should start with that first. Okay, I'm wearing the Foxtrot. I think I kind of wore it because I thought if I had to put this on, well, it's not really color coordinated, but I didn't want it to clash.
Well, it is pink. It is pink.
I'm like, well, if I put my FO on, I'm wearing the Foxtrot. I knit it in 3 Irish Girls Springvale worsted. Forget the colorway, but it was designed by Marie Greene. And
it was a fun knit.
Very fun knit.
Should make more sweaters like that. Like worsted Aran weight or heavier worsted weight cardigans.
Yes. I think I'm going to focus on that for fall. Yes. Because I do like this weight a lot.
Did you finish your beach cardigan? Your beach cardigan? What is that called?
Did you even cast on?
No, that's what I'm saying.
There you go. Talk about rubbing it in.
How far along are you there?
I haven't budged since the last time.
Where are you though?
I don't even know. I'm definitely not even at the pockets.
Oh, maybe we should come up with another design. Another.
You mean I should frog it?
It's up to you.
I don't know if I could do that. The Foxtrot was your first sweater, Pat. It's a good knit.
It is a fun knit, yes.
Except I did louse up the border.
See, and we have to get more of these. I need one of those for that. I don't have one.
I did drop it down and fix it, but I did make a mistake. Do you remember the surgery I did?
Did you? And you dropped it down and fixed it?
Yes, I didn't rip back.
Yeah.
So that was a challenge, which was fun.
We picked this up at the show, a TNA show. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, we did that.
This was fun. So I enjoyed this knit. We don't have the Springvale worsted in stock, but I did put in the show notes that you can use Malabrigo Rios.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Nice
that would be perfect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what are you wearing?
I am wearing my Lady Fingers, right? Is it Lady Fingers by Morthunder?
Yeah.
We knit this. This was a pandemic summer. I did so much knitting that summer.
That was a good summer.
Really did so much knitting. It was, she came out with the pattern. It was really almost like a test knit when it was live. Remember that?
Yes, we did it in the test knit run, I think,
but it was,
right?
but it was live on Ravelry. So it's a great first, if you have never done color work, it's really a good project because it's consistent. I think it's 5-5-5-5-5.
Yes, it's a very easy rhythmic pattern to learn color work. It's done in the round, so therefore you're not
top down. And I used a combination of SpunRight round. What's that called? Squishy? Yes, in the back. There were a few
Squish
DK. In the back. Squish DK and Malabrigo.
I put them in the show notes.
This was Malabrigo, I think, right? This
the
color.
Valentina.
And this color was Malabrigo. And this was SpunRight. And I think gray was
the gray was SpunRight.
Yeah. So there were 5 colors.
Beautiful colors.
And I made the bum, it's a crop top. It's cropped. But I think I did make it a little bit longer. But I was telling Diana, I was telling her the other day, I should have made it longer. Saying maybe I should add to the ribbing. I have the yarn at home. But then she said, why would you do that? Because you just wear it. I just wore it. I wore a tank underneath it.
Which is fine. And you could wear it over one of your linen summer dresses,
I could
which
wear it
is
over
fine.
One of my summer dresses.
So not necessary.
Yeah. So I love it. Very nice. And notice, not a lot of sleeves.
Did you shorten? You didn't shorten we didn't shorten it, but we did do a modification.
We did modify it. Yes. Now I don't know.
In our show notes.
And it's in the show notes. And that was because
not show notes, Ravelry Notes. So if you go to the project page.
And it had to do with the number of stitches that were in the sleeve. I think the pattern initially said 84 stitches, and we said that's too many stitches. So we brought it down into the 60s, and how we did it is on the Ravelry page. So you can see that.
It's nice. It's a little bit more fitted. Sometimes the sleeves.
I would make another one of these.
It's a lovely.
I would make another one of these. It's fun.
Yeah.
Especially if you
never made the soldatna.
I would make the soldatna.
Before making a second one, I think you should make.
Maybe I should do a soldatna. Mm-hmm. That's DK weight.
It is.
Yeah.
Next. And you love this top, so I think you'd really like that.
Exactly. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing.
Very pretty.
Want to talk about whips?
No, FOs.
FOs. Mm-hmm. No, FOs. What do we have as an F? I don't have.
You have two
I have
FOs.
I have my hats. Dinah's talking about the hats.
Yes.
I finally published the hats. It was a very stressful weekend for me because I had to take pictures by myself. And I had to be in the pictures, which is very stressful. And I remember I was talking to Dinah Saturday, and I said to her after I took the pictures, I said, my goodness, I should have put a filter on them. Did I filter them? No, I didn't. But then the next day I said, let me take it again. And I put a filter on it, and it was like I looked like a clown.
You never showed me.
I will show you later.
Me the pictures.
Awful. So anyway.
Like the bloopers.
My daughter was like, Mom. I said it was bright out. I couldn't see what the filter was, and I just put a filter on it,
Too funny.
But anyway, so I finally finished. I called it Summer Shades Bucket Hat, and the pattern includes, what would you call it? A 2-color version and a solid version of a really nice summer hat to throw on. It's crocheted, so unfortunately, if you don't crochet, it doesn't do you any good. But I was thinking that I might do one solid. And there you go. How cute is that?
What do you mean solid? You mean knitting?
Knitting. That's what I meant. Knitting. Sorry.
I'm like, are you testing me?
Yeah. You see how sharp you are. Anyway, so Dinah was
adorable.
Dinah was kind enough to test knit it for me as well. There are about 4 or 5 patterns up on Ravelry for people who test
on the project page.
This hat I did do in 2 sizes. That's why it took so long. The first one was like a larger one, and then I wanted to try it with the smaller size, so I took it out and did a smaller
I
size.
still
too.
don't understand why you ripped out the second one.
I wanted to do that because I wanted to make sure that with hats, and listen, I'm going to say everyone, gauge. If you don't gauge it and it doesn't fit,
That's
say
on
la
you.
vie. Say la vie.
No, that's on you. It's so important. We drill it all the time that gauge is important because you want the project to fit. If you're knitting a shawl and you don't care if it's bigger or looser, that's something else. A hat is something that's meant to be worn on your head. Bucket hat with a little bit of positive ease.
Yeah. It's different than a regular hat. Normally with a hat, we go negative ease.
Right.
Right. But this
is a little different.
And I will say that, of course, if you were to do this one.
It's so cute on you, Pam. I love it.
We're carrying the yarns throughout. So it's a little thicker fabric as opposed to if you did this one, right? Of course, I didn't move my hands.
Oh, yeah. It does have a different body.
A totally different body. Yeah. And this one, look at that. How cute is that? This I could just see wearing. I had it on in the car the other day when I was driving.
Very cute.
How cute is that? It's lighter, and it's just like a throw on if you're at the beach or you're walking. Like, remember last summer when I was walking here?
I walked yesterday. I walked Shaggy and I wore it. It was
great.
You
need to make one of these.
The solid one?
Yes. It's very fast. It's very easy. Not that this is difficult, but you have, you get two
balls.
It's different.
On, it's definitely different.
I would make another one of these. My biggest problem is what color.
Make them all.
Yeah, I could. I could make them all. But
one for every outfit.
Yeah, there you go.
It's super cute.
Yeah, and I was going to say
how many of you crochet out there?
Probably not many.
Why?
No, a lot of people don't crochet.
I don't know about that. If you're a crocheter, hi Karen, let us know. We're curious.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
making a knit one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Actually, I was thinking of doing a marled version of a knit one, like taking two colors and marling them together.
Oh, you said you're going to start.
Yeah.
Did you do the crochet? No. She's too busy finishing her Peacock Tee.
I told Dinah last night. She saw
crochet,
that
I do. Look at all of these I do's. Oh, I love you guys. Yes.
Well, last year we had a bucket hat crocheted last year, and I don't have it here with me. It's in my bag.
That's right, Karen.
What is she saying?
Her first project was the Tulip Scarf. I remember that.
There
you were abroad.
Well, this is like easy peasy, easy. Really, it is. It's
and
lovely.
I do want to just mention, you're getting two patterns. Pam, like I think I put in the post that it's, maker's choice. You could do a solid or the checkerboard version.
Right.
It is not the same pattern. It's not taking the same number of stitches.
It's a different crochet hook and it's a different gauge for each one, but it's in one pattern. So what I did on Ravelry, because they asked you gauge, and I didn't put it on the top of the pattern. I put it in the notes, what the gauge and the hook and the yardage was for each one. And I do want to say that she did two sizes for the checkerboard version, but there's only one size fits all. Correct. Or for most. That one. For most. Right. Yeah, on that one. For the solid. Correct. And I was going to say something else about it. I love mine. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say, but something about this. Something about this one. What was I going to say? You put it on, Daddy. You didn't put yours on yet. What was I going to say about this? Oh, that looks adorable on you, Dinah. Here it is. That looks at now. If you were in a black bathing suit or a black cover up, and you were at the beach, that you would be. I love it. Would be styling now. Right now, let me tell you, if you go to the beach and you put this on and it coordinates with your outfit, you're going to be like the best looking person on the beach. There you go. Or at the pool. There you go. Don't you think so? I love it. It really, like yesterday, there was just a hint of sun. Right. It was perfect. I was walking. I was knitting. I know what I was going to say. There's also a video tutorial on how I carried the yarn included in the pattern. So I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure it's very good. Hey, listen, I made it on my own. Don't expect too much. Don't expect too much, but just a little thing that I found, because again, when you're telling someone how to do something, you want to make sure that it's not to say that it's right, but there's more than one way to do something. Let's put it that way. Pam and I discussed it. So it's definitely informative in the way in which you want to carry your threads underneath. Right. Some people aren't comfortable. If you want to fold up the brim, you could see, you might want to
hide those threads underneath. Some people just carry them across, but Pam has a wonderful tutorial, and it also addresses the color change.
Right, the color change, right.
And I just want to...
And the increases. Yep.
Look at how amazing this crown is. So if you look on Ravelry, this checkerboard hat pattern is exploded on Ravelry. There are lots of variations.
It took me a while to do it.
This happens to be a very well thought out checkerboard hat pattern.
Right. Some of them are in his, and I will say also the yarn that we used was the Rowan Cotton Glacé, which is a lovely
nice
yarn. I'm just going to pick up a skein of it here. It's a really pretty. What is that? What does that say, Dinah? You got your glasses on.
What about it?
Like content? Is it 100%?
I think it's 100%
what cotton? Is it Pima cotton? Is it just what does it say? It's 126 yards in a skein, and I will say for this hat, I wrote it as taking it. You would need 2 and 2. Now, in all reality, for the small size on the cream color, you could use every single drop of it, maybe.
Oh, I should talk about that.
If you're making the larger size, and you don't want to play yarn chicken, because whenever you write a pattern, you always give a little padding.
I have to get
so to give a little padding, you have to go into the second skein. And the Greene did take about maybe 15 yards into the second skein. But you know what? It's a cotton yarn. It's not, and I hate to say this because I know whenever you're buying anything is an expense, especially nowadays. But it's not. I think they're. How much are they? How much are they, Dinah?
I think it's $8.50 a skein.
$8.50 a skein, I believe. And the other thing is, if you bought an extra skein, then you would have enough to make one of these too, in one of the colors. It's whatever you want to do. But that's how it worked for me. So it was fun. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad the whole process is done. I always get anxious when I'm listing on Ravelry. I always get very anxious. Writing a
pattern, designing, posting.
And I had some great thank you for the test knitters. Thank you, Dinah, and thank you. There's about 3 or 4 other people that test knit for me.
Test crochet.
Oh, yeah.
No, but it was a big. I mean, I witnessed all of her hard work. It's super hard. It's not something that just happens overnight. And respect to all the designers out there.
Yeah,
it's a lot of hard work. So.
But what I was going to say is this yarn has a nice, crisp, clean
look
cotton. To it. It's combed cotton. Is that what it is? Yeah. So that look, what was that?
I don't know.
We're haunted. There's someone in the shop with us. A knitting ghost. But anyway, so that's why I think, especially on Dinah's hat, you can see it maybe because she has 2 colors in it. How crisp does that look? Doesn't it? Looks fabulous.
Thank you. So I do want to share. This is what I had left from my second skein in the black. I will be putting in my pattern notes that I did only use 1 skein, but I literally had less than half a yard. This is what I had left. And I really did not think I was going to make it.
So if you wanted to you could buy it a la carte. We kitted it with 2 and 2. If you wanted to make an adjustment, you could certainly let us know and we could do that for you as well.
Right.
So that's up to you guys. But it's a fun, I sometimes I feel like crocheting is just kind of freeing. It goes more quickly. So, and it is a double crochet. It's not a single crochet, which is nice. So it goes quicker.
Thank you for this beautiful design. I love it.
Thank you. I hope that you enjoy wearing it. And I want a picture of you styling it.
Oh, yeah, on the beach.
Maybe we'll go together. Wouldn't it be funny if we went together? We both had a bucket hat on.
Be cute.
Would that be too much? What if we went somewhere? What if we went to a knitting show and we both wore a bucket hats?
I think that would be great. We need to go to a yarn shop.
We do need a yarn shop, a yarn show, a shop or show.
Both.
I would love to do that. I need to get away. We haven't traveled in 3 years, Dinah. Probably 3 years. It's been 2 years since the pandemic, and we didn't go anywhere before that, so it's been 3 years.
What's that show that Diane's going to be at? That
Zombie Apocalypse. That's in Minnesota.
When?
She said when it was in.
Who's going to the zombie yarn show?
Zombie Apocalypse.
There you go. Race car fans need a black, white checkerboard one.
There you go. There you go. You could be styling it. Especially if you're in New York, you'd be right on target.
Olivia said she crochets. Hi from Northern Virginia. Loving the hats. Thank you, guys. Didn't Pam do an amazing job? Thank you. Maria said we both look adorable.
Thank you, Maria.
Sandra is saying, come to Richmond, Virginia. Dances
I would
with
love to
Will.
go
We
to
should
Richmond, Virginia.
We
You know what
should.
my kids, they've told me, Mom, you should go to Annapolis. Annapolis? No. Is it Annapolis? Maybe it is Annapolis. They said it's a cute town. My daughter went to school down in Maryland, and she said, Mom,
Katie said,
yeah, she said, I could see you in Annapolis. I've never been.
End of June.
Virginia is a lovely place to go. We can do that.
Want to go to Virginia?
Virginia. Yeah, I'll go to Virginia. Yeah.
What yarn shops in Virginia?
I don't know.
Which yarn shops are in Virginia?
What is she saying at the end of, what is she saying?
Yarn Festival in
North Shore, Long Island. Who's saying that? Yarn
Maryland.
Festival in, I know that one.
Halleckville. We could come out to.
That's on Long Island. We could do that too.
Come to Napa. Now you're talking.
Now that's it. You got me with that one. But we have to do that in the summertime, Diana.
Napa. That's like our love language. Wine.
Wouldn't you love that?
Can you imagine?
What's in Napa? Is there a yarn shop there?
Wineries.
Well, that's
a yarn shop.
That's two. Okay, so you know what you do? Plan with the local yarn shop a trip to the wineries, one in Napa, and we'll do that, and we can knit.
There you go.
I learned to crochet at the public library when I was 8. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? You know, the art teacher at school said to me, would you teach the kids how to knit? The girls want to knit. And I'm like, well, when would I do that? When would I have time to do that at school, So she has, being the art teacher, they collect everything. So she had some yarn and she had some stuff. But it's just, you really have to make a special time for that.
Someone is saying that we should come
Richmond, Virginia.
Yes, but wait, where in Richmond?
Oh, the message was, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Come to Maryland Sheep and Wool. Have we ever done that?
Is that the one that's in May? That's the one that's at the beginning of May? Where Not House has the thing. Yeah, it's too close. We can't go. It's next weekend, isn't it? It's Mother's Day weekend.
Is it really?
It is. That's what we were talking about today. Okay. Let's vent. Let's vent as fellow mothers.
Oh my God.
We have to vent. Can I vent?
Yeah, go ahead.
We were talking about Mother's Day.
Die.
Can I say it?
If
you don't want me to say it, I won't say it. I'll say as it relates to me. We all love Mother's Day. It's nice to be appreciated and recognized. But how many times, especially when you're a younger mother and, your parents are alive, you're a mother, you have kids, but then it's your Mother's Day or it's your mother-in-law's Mother's Day. And you end up having people over and you end up having maybe a barbecue and you do whatever. And it's like you're working all day. It's Mother's Day. And then the other thing is to go to a restaurant on Mother's Day is like ridiculous. Forget that. That's like a nightmare, going out to eat on Mother's Day, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I know I sound terrible. I'm complaining, but we were just talking about that today, right? Someone had said to Dinah, what if we have a barbecue on Mother's Day?
Which means I need to have
how many people?
My brother, his wife, the kids, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law.
It's like 20 people, but it's Mother's Day. She doesn't want to do that on Mother's Day. So I vote Maryland Sheep and Wool.
So I told Pam we should just check out.
I told her that. I said we should go away. I did say that, but we didn't realize about Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Oh my goodness!
Isn't it funny? Lord. Then, as a mother, you think, well, gee, is my family going to be insulted if I go somewhere? I know.
On Mother's Sorry, Day? Kids, if you hear this. Sorry for complaining.
My kids, honestly, I don't think my kids would care. They would say, "Go do what you want." They would say, "If that's what you want to do, do it."
I think my kids would be disappointed at this stage in the game.
Yeah, but meanwhile, they're asking you to cook for 20 people.
Which is just hysterical.
So what ends up happening, it's Mother's Day night and you're exhausted. And how many times have we had this conversation? All I wanted to do today was knit.
I'm proud of myself because I said no to the barbecue.
There you go. Well, that's what you have to do.
I'm learning.
You have to speak up for yourself.
How many years? 28 years.
How old is your oldest child?
I'm learning. It was hard to say no, but I'm learning.
Again, just to make it so I don't sound terrible. I do. Listen, I would love to have my mom here now. She's gone. All the parents are gone. So, you do miss having them around. I know I'm complaining, but, there has to be a better way of doing it. Right?
Absolutely. Going to a restaurant, of course, is easy because then you don't have to work. You just make a reservation. But honestly, I'm not a fan of that.
Especially on Mother's Day. It's not fun.
I'm not a fan.
And now I'm on the other side of the coin where my daughter is a mother. So it's her Mother's Day. So I'm very sensitive to the fact that do what you want for Mother's Day. And I say this to her all the time. Do what you want for Mother's Day. Don't feel obliged. Enjoy it with your family, your husband and your kids, you know.
But then as a daughter, I'm sure she wants to celebrate you just as much as she wants.
I suppose, yeah.
to,
You know, again,
it's-
we always end up doing something together. I mean, it
so
could even
tough.
be just, you know, later on after dinner doing something together or, you know, whatever. But it's just tough for Mother's Day. It really is.
Carla said she's going on a girls' trip for Mother's Day with her besties.
Where's she going?
Where are you going, Carla? Susie, I totally agree about Mother's Day. My ideal day is going out, is doing what I want to do for
Right.
one day. Wouldn't that just be ideal?
Right.
I just don't think we can do it on Mother's Day. I just don't know why, but I don't feel like that's the appropriate day.
Oh, I don't know.
Not that it's not appropriate. Like with my kids, my mom, there's no way.
Well, you see, you have your mom. Your mom is around, so that's a different story.
There's no way.
So you might want to
I
celebrate.
definitely
your mom.
want to
I
celebrate.
don't have
yeah,
that.
my mom.
I don't have that. I mean, it depends what was going on. If there was an opportunity to go somewhere or do something, it would depend what it is. I don't know.
My husband grills on Mother's Day. Gail, my husband
Okay,
would
but
grill.
who buys the food and who does the
Right.
dishes?
I would be making the kebabs. I would, it could just be chicken on the grill and steak on the grill, and maybe I should do that. But there's the salad.
No, you get 20 people, Dina. 20 people. That's a lot.
too many.
That's a lot.
I hate to go out on Mother's Day.
Going to
we
Maryland
celebrate
sheep
Mother's
and
Day
wool. Mm.
in the U.S. and Dominican Republic at the end of May. That's nice. Yeah, maybe like designating a different weekend because
That's
it's
okay.
too crazy, Nori. I agree with you. When you're a young mom or you host at my age,
It's a lot of
Mother's Day
work,
is a lot
yeah.
of work.
It is.
It's a lot of work anytime, any
Exactly.
age. It's just a lot. Mothers unite and go do what you want to do. Yes, Susie. That's the vibe. Carla, you're going to Naples
Naples.
Nice.
You mean Naples, Italy?
or Florida.
Florida?
Going
Either
to
one is
Maryland,
good.
sheep and wool with my fibery gang. Love it, Karen.
He does the salad and the potatoes. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Fiber, what is she saying, Marsha? Fiber what? Fibers, I don't know what that is.
Fiber Space.
Oh, in Naples, Florida. That's good. I could do that.
Space. Isn't that Fiber Space?
Oh, Fiber Space is in Maryland. Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice. Naples is beautiful. I want to stay in my PJs knit and watch junk TV for Mother's Day.
I'm with
I
you.
love that. I love that.
I'm with you.
We start. Did I tell you I started watching that show?
Which one?
God,
I know. I watched.
what's the name of that show? I can't believe I can't think of it now.
What's it about?
It's about that airplane that landed.
Oh,
and it was
you told
5
me
years
about
later.
that the other day. You were telling me about that
Oh,
the
my
other day. I don't know
goodness.
the name of it.
It's stupid TV, but I like it.
I watched
Alexandria.
This Is Us. I finished it.
You did?
I did.
Did you cry?
The ending wasn't as, earlier in the season, there were some very sad episodes. Very sad episodes. It was
Too
sad.
much crying.
No, listen.
Too much crying.
I'd rather cry than watch something violent. I don't like violent.
yeah,
I don't
no,
like
it's not-
violent things or murder
It's more like
things.
of a sci-fi kind of. Is it Manifest?
No, I don't think that's it. Yes, pick your own. Susie says, pick your own Mother's Day and do it a different day.
Right.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to
But
do
you really need. My problem is, Susie, I don't own that day. I need to pick and do it, but I just don't own it. Like I need to say, this is my Mother's Day.
it. Right.
You
Well,
know,
what you
and
need
just
to
like-
do is before Mother's Day, you should look and say, well, what is it that I'm going to do? And pick that day and say,
Right.
this is what I'm going to be doing, which
Right.
is true. Anyway, we had
Okay.
to go off on that tangent. FOs.
Manifest is the show. It is.
It is Manifest?
It is.
Oh, there you go.
Do you watch it, Monique? What do you guys think of Manifest? Oh, everyone's saying Manifest. Yes.
There you
I
go.
just started watching it. I don't know. It's pretty addicting.
Is it? It's on Netflix?
I think it's Netflix. It's on my daughter's channel. So
Someone came
wa-
in the other day and told us we have to watch something. I think it was Meryl. Meryl, is that you? What is it that you told us we had to watch? You told us we had to watch something. I know you're on, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't Lost. We were talking about Lost the other day.
That was the show.
We couldn't remember the name of it. I said, oh, it sounds like Lost
Right.
when she was describing it to me. I couldn't remember the name of it.
But it's different. It's
Yeah.
cool. Anyway,
Okay.
okay.
What we were talking about?
We were talking about
FOs.
the hat. we're up to kits.
Oh,
That was
no,
a
we're
major-
up to, let's do our, oh, you want to do the kits first for the hat?
We did
Yeah.
FOs.
We didn't do whips. You want to do the hats first? Let's do the hat kit first, right? You want to do
Yeah.
that first?
Yeah.
What do you want to do first?
Whips.
Whips, okay. Well, Dinah and I have similar whips, of course, and this is what I was talking to you about, my peacock. You see how I did the body? I hope I didn't make it too long, Dinah. You think I made it too long?
No.
No idea. Tried it on the other day. Put
How'd it
something
fit?
on. Well, I when I first put it on, and I wasn't done with the length, of course. I wanted to see how long it was.
Mm-hmm.
I
It looks
felt
so pretty.
that was a little tight on my top, but I did have something on underneath it.
Okay.
So I think it'll be okay once it's blocked.
Looks
I mean,
beautiful.
it looks okay,
that color
doesn't
looks
it?
so good on you.
Yeah. And one sleeve is done,
Yay.
and the other sleeve is like 2/3 done.
Is a blink away of being done.
It's a blink from being done. Let's see how long it takes me to do that blink.
Stop. You'll be done.
Where's your peacock, Dinah?
My peacock is right here. Just gave it some steam. I didn't work on it that much. So it's pretty much in the same spot.
Yeah, her sleeves are done then.
I did measure my anchors, and I do know
That's
that
such a pretty color.
I do know that I need to get to 14 inches, including the ribbing from my armhole
Right.
shaping. So that's a tie.
You're almost there.
Not quite. I think I have a good
4 inches.
4 inches to go. Yeah, at least 4.5, maybe.
Well, okay, 5 minutes around.
She goes with her. Yes.
4 inches would be approximately 28,
Ribbing
30.
takes longer.
It does. Yeah, it does. It does.
Definitely.
Well, whatever. Say 28 or 30 rounds. Not bad.
28 or 30 rounds.
Mhm.
Let's say 30. That's
Okay.
6 hours of knitting.
5 times 30. Well, if there are,
180.
if you could
3
do
hours.
12, but it's really more than 3 because it's,
It's like
I
4
would say
hours
most of the
knitting.
time it took me 5 minutes and 20 seconds or 5 minutes and 30 seconds,
I have to pack everything to make sure I take everything home. Okay.
What else do we
That
have?
is one whip. I have my lovely tee.
Yeah, I have that as well, which I worked on it one day, and that's the only, haven't made much progress. What is it?
I have like
Oh, you-
two rows into my decrease. I guess I got to
I
the
didn't
sleeve.
get to the decrease. No, I didn't get to the, I'm on the sleeve increase, I think.
But here it is. It's so funny. It looks like the same color as my cardigan.
It does look like the same color as your
Wait
cardigan.
a second. I like. Hold
You're
on.
so funny.
Could I be like in the same wheelhouse?
I finished
least I'm
my sleeve
consistent.
increase, and now I'm increasing on the fronts and the back is where I am. But I think I'm on the second increase is where I am on the front. Something like that. But we'll get there.
It's beautiful.
Now, if I finish that sleeve, I'll feel like, okay, now I can concentrate on this and get to the sleeve divide.
Oh, you'll get to it.
Yeah,
You'll
get to
definitely
the
get to
sleeve
it.
divide. So those are the only things I've really been working on. And kind of
I have
picking,
one
I
more.
will say, oh, you do?
I have my test knit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's pretty. The only thing I will say is that I'm really conflicted into what I should cast on. There are so
I
many
know what you're
nice
going to
things.
cast on.
You know what I'm going to cast on?
Yes.
What am I going to do?
You're going to do that.
Yeah, I have to find my yarn. Although I'm looking at these kits we made today, and I will tell you, I'm very close to casting one of those on.
Okay, wait. Well,
If I do say so myself.
So I have a new test knit for Natasha.
Ooh, what is
I haven't
Natasha
been
doing? This is gorgeous.
This is a shawl.
Oh, you can't
I
show them
mixed
the
it
whole
up.
thing, can
No.
you? Mm.
I changed my order though. Yeah. How surprising is that?
From what? Again?
No, it's the original for
The way you did it the first time. Oh, you got a lot done. What are you telling me you didn't knit? She's telling me she didn't knit.
Where is my color?
What color did you change?
So
You took black out of it?
yes.
That's what it was. Are you going to put black in it later?
Yes.
Ah.
Let me show you my palette. Oh my goodness. It's because I started it
Dinah
with
is
black.
like a yarn lady.
No. This is my palette. So it's going to
Silver, medium gray, black, and plum. I guess like a plum. What are you doing? Here's your colors. Those are your colors, Dinah.
But look at how good they look together.
They do. Show them what you knit.
So
She's doing a shawl.
It's a shawl. This is the
Turn
beginning.
it around.
That's
Got
the
wrong
wrong side. Here it is in
Look
the
how
right
gorgeous.
side.
I might have to make this one too, Dinah.
And I will say
I like that color.
that I did start it in black first, and I aborted that option.
What did you start in black? What part of it was black?
So the cast on.
Oh, is that your cast on?
Yep.
Well, that wouldn't be bad if it was in black.
I swatched it many different ways, and then without swatching, I went with this way.
I like that way. I do like that way. I like the fact that you were contemplating doing it without the plum in the top. Weren't you?
I was
like black, gray, and
I
silver.
sampled it that way.
I didn't like it as much. I like it better this way. You see, when you're looking at it on the screen, it's very subtle. Like that plum is in there, or that whatever color you want to call it, but it's not like popping out at you.
No, but the border has a lot of interest.
But now she's going to go into another section.
Right.
That really is the lovely. Now, was black in that?
Yes.
Is it the background?
I'm not telling. Wait and see.
How much more of the top do you have to do? Is it done?
The crescent part is done.
I thought so.
Now I just picked up the border. So
I love that shape also for a shawl. I do like that crescent shape.
Yeah, I wonder how big. It's very hard to say. I gave it some
Did she give you the dimensions? She must.
Yes, but I don't know if there were like I didn't.
You didn't check yours as.
No, I just checked my gauge.
Okay, then it should
so,
be.
I'm definitely excited because you know me. I love Natasha's designs, and this border is really definitely unique. So
yeah, it's very
I'm
pretty.
looking forward to it. So that's what I have on my needles.
And now
I have to make progress on that.
It's to show you what we've done, right, Dinah?
Yes.
Hold on.
Now we'll share kits.
Let me put
Who's ready?
Let me put my peacock away. Hold on. I don't want to wrinkle
iced coffee is so good.
Isn't it delicious? Mm-hmm. I tell you, so now I got my husband into the vanilla, which is like a disaster because I made the vanilla. And I said, you know, my husband we'll go through it 1, 2, 3. I said, you better go online and buy me some vanilla beans now. And then go buy me some vodka.
There you go. So you can
I'll make some more.
Restock
it. I'm gonna run out.
So good.
Anyway, let's do the hats first.
Yes,
this is the pattern for the hats.
Guys, look at how lovely. When you get this pattern, you're gonna see both options. Look at how beautiful. This is Summer Shade Bucket Hat.
And this is the color kit. Now I think we made about 8 or 9 kits for this. I'm not sure what it is, or maybe 10. But this was my colorway. How did you list them, Dinah? With names or numbers?
So there are 2 options on the website. It's called Summer Shade Bucket Hat. And then I wrote checker for the checker option. And then I wrote solid for the solid option.
Right. So this is Dinah's option. The black and the, whatever you call that color. Pink,
I guess.
And this is mine, which is like an olive color. And it really is a
off-white.
Off-white, but to me, when I saw this initially, I thought it doesn't look like it there, but I thought it had like a light green hint to it. But yeah, if you could, you got to go over more. It's still getting too much light, this thing. It still looks white, but it really isn't white.
It's more like an off-white.
It's not white. Here, you put this color next to it. This is white. Well, you can't tell.
Hold on.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah.
It's a little creamier there.
Yeah. Anyway, those are my colors. And then we did some other kits, and there are some great color combos here. I can show them this one, Dinah. That's lovely.
Mustard and like a plum. That's a beautiful option.
Yep. And then we did, which one am I going to show them next? This one. How about this one?
Love this one for all you blue lovers. Karen. This is for you.
If that's too blue for you, there's also this one. This is a lovely teal. And this is like a pearl color. It almost looks like there's a blue hint to it, but this is a gorgeous colorway. Brick and black. Love that one. And then, I love this one too. This one's lovely.
This is a fun one. Karen, yes, you.
Orange and red.
How fun is that?
And this is like a celery color with a beautiful green. That's good, Dinah. Let me come under the umbrella. Beautiful. There you go. And I showed you the blue. I showed you that. I showed you that. And then there is this, this one, pink and purple. Look at that.
Wasn't there one with the gray?
Yeah, there
gray
was.
And the teal.
Yeah, this one back here. Gray and blue. Listen, the yarns are all on the website. You can make your own if you so choose. You can do whatever you want. And then we did also kit it for the solid Some of the colors are the same, some are different.
Oh, so in the kits, so we mentioned that the checkerboard pattern is 4 skeins. The solid hat kit only takes 2.
Correct.
And it's for one size. And the reason that we talked about the waist and whatever for the other.
Right. But these are solid colors. I'm just going to bring
Are you going to give me 2 or just one of each?
Just one of each.
Okay, so you'll get 2 skeins in the kit. This is the gold, or kind of like a mustard color. We have the beautiful brick.
And these are 3
celery.
We did 3 neutrals. We did a white, we did an ecru, and we did, this is my color over here, this one. And there you go, with the celery. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
And then we did this blue as well.
Lovely.
But you can, just a la carte buy 2 skeins if you'd like.
Yes. Rowan cotton glacé.
Yeah. So that's that.
And it's a great DK weight yarn.
Yeah.
If you wanted it for something else, you can certainly use it for anything else.
Absolutely. So what else do we have?
What else? So when I test knit the top, the Manus top for Yamagara, she also came out with the Lapis top. And this has been very popular. It's on top hot seller on Ravelry. It's been for a bit. And we just wanted to share a few color combinations.
People love this top.
Yes,
I know. I would make that. I should make this. This is cast this on now.
You were supposed to test knit it.
I was gonna. I didn't have time.
But here it is. This is the Upstream. We have it paired with Luscious from 7th Floor Yarn, and we have it with Dyed in the Wool. And this colorway is called Sunset Strip.
It's pretty.
Very pretty.
This colorway is Caramel, paired with Grumpy Birds. How pretty is that?
Now, these are new colors, so we're emphasizing the Dyed in the Wool because we did get some pretty deliveries in.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to share that with you.
It's nice for a color change, too.
Outer Space, which is a beautiful dark teal, and it's paired with Every Rose, I believe.
Is that what that's called?
Yes. Very pretty.
And this one is Raging with Good Omen. Look at that.
That's a fabulous kit.
That's a good one. Raging with Good Omen.
And I'll just do one more here. This is Tippy Toes, and we paired that with Cold Comfort. Now we have more kits. I think you're going to do one. This is...
we felt that this if you want to hold that paper up so they could see the original. The original had a black as the main color, and we felt that this one kind of resembled that quite a bit.
It's the rusted rainbow. It's got the red, the green, the yellow running through it. It's very pretty.
And we had a chartreuse colorway. The main color was chartreuse, and we put that with what did we put it with?
Truth Bomb.
Truth Bomb. It had just come in, and that I think we sold 3 of them. We're out of it now.
Sold out.
Yeah. So just show them what Meryl did. Meryl, I know you're on. Meryl was here, and she was trying to decide what she wanted to do. So she decided to do the inverse,
which is fabulous. This one is a speckled yarn for the body of the sweater. Do you want to hold up the pattern?
Yeah.
And then Meryl chose to use the solid color
where the
for down in the bottom.
I think that's lovely too.
Which is a beautiful alternative. When we went live with this on Friday, everyone the hearts exploded. So this is always an option. You can always message me if you want to see other combinations in this.
Other multis, right, or speckles with a solid. Or you can curate your own kit. Just go online and look and see what you want to do, especially with the Suburban yarn that just came in.
Yes. Beautiful options.
Exactly.
Okay.
What's next?
So that is that.
You want to do that first? The, what's that called?
Floodlight Tee.
You want to talk about the Floodlight?
Sure. Floodlight finally published. It was published on Saturday. It was designed by
Tanis
Fiberarts. It's
Tanis Fiberarts, right?
Tanis Fiberarts. It's a beautiful t-shirt. I don't know if you can tell, but it's using a solid yarn in the body, and up in the yoke, if I get really close, you might be able to see the mohair
striping,
alternating with the solid.
And she has a, I'm going to call it the wrong thing. A teardrop opening in the back?
Yes, the keyhole. Mm-hmm.
Keyhole. I would say teardrop. It's keyhole. There you go.
The main yarn is a mulberry silk, 65% with 35% linen.
Yep.
We ended up making kits using
2 different ways. We did some really light and soft colors. This is a yarn from Kokon. It's fingering. It's bamboo and linen. This is a silver color. I know it's hard to see.
I think
but
it's
there
called
it is.
Paris by Cocan. It's
Yes.
a bamboo linen blend.
And that's mixed with a silver pearl gray. So it's tonal, but you would just have, it's very soft. And we felt with the bamboo, it would give you the drape kind of that she has in hers, right?
Right.
Here, Dinah, how about this one? You do this one.
These
are very soft now,
yeah,
these
so
colors.
the Cocan palette is very soft. This is, again, the bamboo linen blend, 70% bamboo, 30% linen. I see that it's getting really blown out.
It is really blown out.
Let's see if I can help that. This is a very pretty blush
very
pink.
Pale blush pink.
Yeah, almost looks like a champagne kind of pink.
It's pretty.
Super pretty.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Next up is this lovely, very soft green. Almost like a soft pistachio. Let's see. It's kind of coming out gray when I put the umbrella on, so to speak, but it is a very soft pistachio shade of green. And then next up is this beautiful soft blue, almost like a very soft pale sky blue. It's called Lion. The green was called Neems.
Did you do this one?
I did.
Yeah.
Again, coordinating mohair. And now when we go into the Shibui palette, the colors or the palettes are going to be a little bit deeper.
More vibrant.
Richer.
Yep.
This one here is called Ash. And we have it with the Ash mohair. We have pollen with the pollen mohair. Reed is, I think, 100% linen.
It is, yeah.
It's
fingering linen.
Fingering linen. Also has a beautiful drape.
Right.
We have black.
We've got some nice neutrals and some pop-up colors.
I mean, it's an elegant tee. It's called Floodlight. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was knit from the top down were some of the attributes.
Yes.
It's meant to be worn with 6 inches positive ease. What else can I tell you?
This is graphite. How pretty is that? You show them this pop, Dinah.
Blueprint. This is a fabulous
lovely color.
So don't forget, when you hold the mohair single, you get this illusion.
Who doesn't like their Bordeaux? Could take a glass of that. Exactly.
Thinking of Napa.
Exactly.
And last but not least, caffeine is on the brain. We have this colorway called Caffeine in Reed, and then this beige mohair to go with it.
Did we do graphite?
We did.
We did. Okay, good. So there you go.
Those are all the colors for Floodlight. Again, that's a quick recap from Friday's live.
Right.
And last but not least,
this is the pièce de résistance. What Dinah's going to show.
This
now, right, Dinah?
is what you've all been waiting for.
Go ahead, Dinah.
Vellichor. We promised you Vellichor kits. This is a beautiful tee designed by Andrea Mowry.
Love this. Love, 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 love.
It is beautiful.
Which one am I going to start with, Dinah?
The kits are pretty awesome.
Oh, I love them.
I have to say. There are 9 sizes.
Yep.
It calls for a light fingering weight yarn paired with dyed in the wool.
Yep, 2 colors, a contrast 1 and a contrast 2.
Correct. The original yarn was knit in
Ritual, wasn't it?
No, it says Yoth.
Oh, Yoth, okay.
Which was a cotton wool blend, and then she used spin cycle dyed in the wool.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to. Oh, actually, no, she didn't use dyed in the wool.
I think she did 2 different scents.
She might have done 2 versions.
She has 2 different colorways on the thing. I thought it was not Ritual. The other one. I can't think of the name of it. No, the other one.
This one was done in 3 solids, but if you look on Ravelry, there are 27 projects that use dyed in the wool.
Correct.
So we felt inspired. Amy was just in recently this week, and when we had posed the question, what would you like to see with some of the new spin cycle yarn, Vellichor was one of the suggestions. Yep. So here we go.
And we used for the main color, the fingering from Cocan, which is 350 yards, 49 yards, I should say, as the main color. You want to hold that down?
Sure.
And then with this
what
one,
size did they go up to?
55. The only change would be if you needed the first size, which is, I think it's 38, finished 38 and a half, you would need 1 less of those.
For additional size, and call up, and we would see if we have the main color available.
Correct.
For
You still need 2 in 1 on the spin cycle, but she does say, what is it, 8 to 12 inches of positive ease too. So we can go up to 50. You can go up to 55 with these kits, finished bust of 55. And what we did for this is we gave you, why am I drawing a blank? Burning Sensation and Stay Ready as
Beautiful.
the 2. Look at that, guys. How gorgeous is that?
It's gorgeous.
Love that. So that's one of the kits we did. This is lovely. How about this one, Dana?
This one is called Leaf as the main color, and it's a beautiful, I don't know if it's like a tealy, like green, blue green, really pretty. And then we have that paired with Summer Love and Deep Bump. So in the pattern, I don't know if you could tell, she has.
Is that the only picture we have? If there's another picture on this, I can't see.
Let me see. The main color, which would be the gray. Then you have a dark stripe that's horizontal, that's going across. That's the contrast color 2. And then the white stripes in here would be contrast color 1. So for the main color, we're talking about the Kokan yarn. The one that is striping out in its majority takes 2 skeins of the dyed in the wool. And then we actually, I think in most cases, we did go for a darker version in the dyed in the wool to do the 3rd contrast stripe. So it's a darker version of what we paired in the kit. So this happens to be lovely. If you're into yellows, greens, and this beautiful shade
like
of
almost like a tealy color.
a tealy kind of blue green. It's beautiful.
Pretty. That is lovely.
This one's beautiful.
This one here?
Yeah. This one is called Fog, which is a very soft colorway for the body. And then we paired that with Mississippi Marsala and Rusted Rainbow. So you see how that's a deeper shade? So it's very subtle, but it's noticeable. We didn't want to go crazy with a harsh dark line.
Like where you get a lot of stripes.
Yes, we didn't want that. So we tried to be mindful.
That is a gorgeous one.
That's a beautiful kit.
Love this one.
Hello, everybody. Another Lois is here joining us from Lois Marie from New Zealand. Hello.
Wow, look at that.
From Mounds in Illinois. Laura is on. Are the new Lapis kits on the website? I don't see them.
I will look and see. I'll check. Show them, if people that just joined, show them what you're talking about.
This is the Vellichor, and this is a beautiful colorway called Matter. It's coming up pretty true to color, and we paired that with Wallflower as well as Wololo. So again, we went subtle. That is a fabulous kit. Look at this, Pam.
What?
It's gorgeous.
That's mine. I told Dinah that was gorgeous. Although I will say, they're all gorgeous. Like the one she just showed you with the is that Fog over there?
Yes, the one with Fog is lovely. The light color for the background.
This is also gorgeous.
Yeah, this one is also beautiful. This one is called Step or Steep.
Steppe, I think is what she calls it.
And then we have that.
Are you saying the new Lapis, Laura? I have the Lapis kits. Which one were you looking for?
Look at that.
The blue.
That's paired with Wololo and Melancholia. That is gorgeous. So it's like a soft beigey camel colorway for the main body. And then you have this beautiful color change going on here throughout. Love it, love it, love it.
I don't know which colorway are you looking for, Laura. Just let me know. And I'll make sure it's there.
Maybe I didn't put the new
ones. Which ones? No, the new one's there. I think they're down here. I don't know. You look and see. You can scroll through. Look at this one, guys. This is fabulous. Look at this one. Ugh. The Kokan in navy. Is that just called navy? C. She calls it C. And look at these with it.
Oh, is that fabulous?
Look at that.
So I have to say, we were inspired, or I should say, I was inspired when we did the Lapis kits in navy. It sold right away with Luscious, and then we had it paired with Stay Out of the Forest. So that was my inspiration. Yeah.
But
that's a good one.
The last one is
the one I claimed.
Dinah loves this one, Dinah. What color is this? This is Stone.
I absolutely love this color.
Go ahead, show them, Dinah.
Stone is the main color. Again, it's a beige, but it's got like a pinky.
I'm going to go close with this.
How gorgeous is
Saddest
that?
place on either end, and right in the middle is Dead Reckoning. Is that gorgeous?
I think it's Dead Reckoning and the saddest place.
Saddest place and Dead. What did I say? Dead Reckoning. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
there you go.
how gorgeous is that?
Gorgeous, gorgeous, and a photograph.
The kits are
very
beautiful.
nicely. So, Laura? What did she say? What she was looking for? I see
the navy one.
Oh,
Laura,
maybe navy's not on there.
It's sold.
Oh, we can't do another navy, right? Can we?
The navy with the sunset strip.
A sunset strip we can do, right? Don't
Let
we
me
have more
check.
sunset strip? I can go and look. I'll do
That's
it.
okay.
I'm closer than you are. I'll do it.
Pam's going to check for you, Laura.
In the luscious, right, Dina?
Yes. But you know what? We can also do it in Midnights in the Sea.
Oh, you can
From
do
Cocan.
that too.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
I didn't think of that.
Yes, you could do it. It would still be 2 skeins.
Right.
It would still be 2 skeins.
Laura, we're checking for you.
We have both ways. We have navy.
It looks like we can make it for you.
If you want it, I'll make a note. Dinah can build the kit on the website when we're done, and then you can purchase
Someone just bought it today.
Is that right?
Well, we fulfilled the order today.
That's
they
lovely.
bought it on the weekend.
That's lovely. Yeah. Now, did she want it with sunset strip? This is Stay Out of the Forest.
That's what it was originally.
Oh, was it with Stay Out of the Forest?
Mhm.
Okay, that wasn't something. Just make myself a note of that.
Vellichor kits are all so pretty.
They
Thank you,
are
Diane.
gorgeous, aren't
Appreciate
they?
that. Anatomy of a Scandal. That was the name of the show.
Anatomy of a Scandal.
Thank
That's
you, Meryl.
right. Thank you, Meryl.
Is it a challenging knit? Sherry, I do not know.
The Lapis? Well, I will
No.
tell which.
I think you're referring to Vellichor?
Yes, you can read what she writes on the second page. I think it's there.
She talks about.
She's got a tutorial for a German twist cast on and a 3-needle bind off.
Hold on, let me check that for you. So when you want to know the level of a project, you can search by looking up the project on Ravelry. So right now I'm going to Ravelry and I'm typing in Vellichor. I'm going to pull up the pattern name and I'm going to show you where you can find.
Knit from the bottom up.
Oh, my keyboard is acting.
You can add length to it if you'd like.
There we go. My spell check is.
There says there's no actual front and back. It's both sides are worked at the same time.
So I've pulled up Vellichor, which is right here.
It's
on my Ravelry page. And now I am pulling up the pattern. So if you go to Ravelry and you pull up the pattern, right over here, let's see if I can zoom in. Sorry, guys. Right over here where it tells you the number, oh gosh.
In the round.
The number of projects that are.
There are cables in there?
Made. It also shows the average rating and the difficulty level. So right in the bottom,
I would love
right
to make this.
over here.
But it's short sleeves.
It looks like it's in about 30% shaded in. So I would say it's probably beginner to advanced beginner.
Right. She says the attributes on here, they're cables. It's bottom up, drop sleeve in the round, one piece, ribbed, shawl sleeve. Yeah, I don't know where the cable, stripes color work, slip stitches, twisted stitches, 3-needle bind off, written pattern, and charts. So,
well, I can tell you the average difficulty was rated by 236 people. So whenever you see a high number in the
so that wasn't hard
in the ratings, you get an idea of how difficult it actually is. So the more people
30%,
that vote,
30, number 3 in difficulty,
right.
3.
Yeah. So about advanced beginner. Intermediate would be halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's between beginner and intermediate. I would say advanced beginner.
I think she's wearing. She says. The testers chose a range of ease from as little as 3 inches to as much as 12 inches. I think what she's wearing in this is like a 10-inch positive ease. But, she's so small. I don't think
10 inches.
That's what it says. I wouldn't do a 10-inch positive ease for me.
That's a bit much.
Would you?
No.
Would you do the 47 size?
Probably
the 44. No?
No,
not the 44.
Not for this piece.
Right.
Because I would want it a little boxier.
Right. So anyway, That
I would do the
is-
44 if I added length. But in this particular case, I think I would wear it more cropped with a dress underneath. Therefore, I would want it boxier. So I've noticed when I add length, I'm more comfortable with the leaner look. But if I'm going for a crop look, I want it boxier. Isn't that
Correct.
interesting?
I don't know on this. I don't know. I might add length to it for me. It's just so difficult to wear it sometimes cropped.
Well, not booby crop. I mean, I don't think I would make it my 23 inches like my
No,
anchor
but what
tee.
would you make it?
Shorter than that,
20?
probably 21.
Oh, 21. Okay, yeah.
Right,
I thought you were
20,
talking
21.
like 18.
Oh no,
Those days.
like even my
those days are gone.
even my Soldotna, I feel like I wish was a little bit longer. Like if I were to make another one, I might even make the next size, probably all the weight that I've gained and the length. Truth be told,
Excuse me.
but
Anyway,
it is what it is. Hopefully, we answered all your questions. I don't think it's so, Sherry. So there's your answer. I don't think it's that challenging, and hopefully, we taught you how to look up other patterns that you could see.
Right.
What else? Pattern just got on, so missed it.
No.
Laura, you referring to? So the question is, when you were asking about the navy, the one that we showed that you caught a glimpse of, that was for Vellichor.
Oh, that navy.
Right. But we assembled a navy lapis kit for you if you're interested in that. So just send us a message. We'll keep an eye out. Or anybody else, if you're interested, just please shoot us a message.
Right.
But Laura does have first dibs.
There you go.
Trying to be fair. That's it.
So
Any
what's
other
coming?
questions?
So, well,
LYS Day is Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
We will be
Yeah.
open this Saturday for LYS Day. What else can I say? We have go ahead.
Real quickly, Dinah.
We have the Zoom on Thursday for the lovely tea. Everyone is super excited. It's been a long time. It's been almost 3 weeks. So we're excited to get back together. I know that the Facebook page has been very active. And thank you for all of you who reach out with concerns and questions. I've tried to help as many people as I can. I know that Kimberly was out of town, and I was able to help a couple of people. But if you don't get your questions answered, please feel free to send us an email, message me any way you want.
Are you talking about the knit-along?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a great Facebook group. It really is.
It's so active.
I like the way you all help each other out.
It's fabulous. I have to say, kudos to all. Kudos. It's a lovely fiber community over there. And it's just a pleasure to be a part of it. It really is. So thank you. I know that someone called in today about a question with their sleeves and their increases. So we're definitely
today in the shop. Yeah.
So whether you reach us by email, by phone, leaving us a Facebook message, any which way you need to contact us, we do the best we can to help you out.
There you go.
We're all in this together.
Right. And we have some, we found some cute things that we wanted to do for kits going forward this week. Right, Diana?
Oh my goodness. Speaking of kits, we didn't cover the Rickrack Shawl. So Casa Pinka Bronwyn has designed once again a lovely shawl. It's called the Rickrack Shawl. I think it was in the light box.
For local yarn shop day.
Yes. Yeah, thank you to all of you who purchased our kits and supported us. You're all going to get a free pattern code for download. Her pattern is going to release on LYS Day, so you will need to actually use that code to download the pattern. It's a one-time download, so everyone gets a unique code, and you can only get it if you purchase the kit through a local yarn shop or an indie dyer, whoever is participating in the festivities. We are. So here it is. It's a beautiful boomerang.
Do you have anything else going on for special yarn shop? We should have thought about that. You could have shown them that. We could have shown them that.
We could have shown it today, but we didn't.
What is it? Well, you could. You could just show it to them. It's not listed. You're not ready, but give them a tease. Give them a sneak peek.
Of what? The kits?
No, not the kits. Not this. The other thing.
What other thing?
The other thing. The hydrangea.
Oh, we have a beautiful new colorway.
I don't want to give anything away that I'm not supposed to say. I don't even know what it is, but I know there's something.
My goodness. Art Yarns has a beautiful yarn.
What does it make?
I think I'm
Is it a
allowed.
one skein?
It's a one skeiner.
Well, they
We've
can't
got-
buy it now. It doesn't make a difference. It's not listed. It's not like you can sell it right now.
I'm allowed to. I think I'm allowed to maybe pre-sell it.
You can pre-sell it.
I
Because
can.
didn't she say pre-order?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
so
want me
bad.
to get it?
Sure.
Is it a one skein thing? Is it a one skein project?
There are one skein
Okay,
projects. So
I'm
you
gonna
guys
get
know
it.
how Art
Can
Yarns
you bring
is.
it up? Does she have a picture of what it is?
Art
She
Yarns
must. She
It's
must.
really done a fabulous job. Very happy with Iris. She's amazing, always creative. Her finger is on the pulse with creativity, and she has done a beautiful shawl. Let's see, LYS.
There's another color back here. I don't know what that's for.
There's a beautiful LYS Day offer from Blue Sky Fibers. So there's a lot going on. This is a beautiful piece from Blue Sky Fibers. What else can I show you? Art Yarns. Hold on.
Does she have the thing
See if
this
I can
makes?
find it.
Who doesn't like a sneak peek, right? Come on. It's like an unboxing. It's an unbagging.
Blooming Hydrangea Shawl.
Oh, I told you
Here
it was
it
like
is.
hydrangea.
Look at that. One skein. It's not up on the website yet. I should really put it up.
You really should, Dinah.
Vellichor's knitted
I could take a
bottom up.
picture of it for you. It's made out of Art Yarns Merino Cloud, which is an 80 merino and 20 cashmere. It's 400 and some odd yards. How many yards is that? I got my contact lens. 437 yards. It says 5 needles. It's DK weight. And this is the hydrangea color Dinah was talking about. That's gorgeous. Look at that. It's a one skein shawl. Is it called the hydrangea shawl?
Mm-hmm.
So we have it this way, or you can do it this way. Who doesn't love hydrangeas? It's one of my favorite flowers.
Look at the inspiration. How beautiful is that?
Let me see. Oh, is that the inspiration?
Yeah.
I love that. And here is, as you can see in the picture Diana is showing you, here is the solid, not solid, the cream background for the hydrangea. So it could be this way, or it could be this way. And what is it, one skein, Diana?
One skein.
It's a one skein shawl.
Yes, and it could be made larger.
So you could do whatever you want with it, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But now, how would they get the pattern?
It's a free pattern with purchase. So if you get the yarn, you'll get a free pattern. And again, that would be on LYS Day. There was another shawl, which I'm trying to find.
And if we ran out, Diane, you could order more, right?
I believe I can. I should really put it up because
you should
I don't know
put it
how
up because
long.
we could pre-order it.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be able to pre-order.
And this has a 5 needle, so I'm assuming whatever she's doing is in that area, 5 or 6 or something like that.
Here's another picture of it.
It's pretty. This has nothing to do with it, right, Dana?
No, that was the wave shawl. That was a different colorway, which you could
Also do. We'll do that next week.
yes.
Too much for today. But anyway, I thought
I also dropped the ball about something else. And
With what?
I really do need to announce it
What is
because
that?
the end of the month is the last day to pre-order.
What is
so
that?
let me bring it up.
the end of the month. Ooh, that's coming up soon.
I know. So shame on me.
What is it?
But I am participating in Kokon's pre-order for her beautiful
What is
Advent calendar.
that? Oh, I didn't know about that. You mentioned that.
Yes. If you're not familiar with it, this is the Kokon Advent.
Does she have it on her her site?
No. I mean, she has it for you to review. I need to put it on the website and add it to a pre-order. It must be ordered by the end of the month. I will do advertising. It's called Bohemian Rhapsody. This is going to be a very different and unique type of Advent. What Michelle has done is she has combined designers, 12 different designers, to create mini ornament sweaters for the Christmas tree.
How do you do that?
She's remarkable. So she's basically kitted the whole, like from the hanger to the fiber, the beads, sequins, whatever is going to be engrossed in the designer's development of the pattern. Anything that's needed to make that mini sweater is going to be included. So you're going to open up one day the yarn package and the second day will be the pattern. One day a yarn package, the second day a pattern.
So how many are there?
There are, so
8?
for 24 days, you'll get 12 different yarn
Are there
kits
really 12 different ones?
and 12 different designs. So
Mm.
that's really special. It was a labor of love. It's
And the designers that she lists are Florence Sperling,
which you're all familiar with.
Studio. I don't know.
Eri Shimizu.
But yeah, that's what she did. It must be their handle.
Unwind Knitwear.
Bloom Handmade Studio, Unwind Knitwear, Bigger Than Life Knits, GK Knits, excuse me.
And Bootseria.
Yeah, and Unwind Knitwear.
Yeah. So there's is it 6? Maybe each of them had done 2 designs.
Yeah, there's 7 actually. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Well, there you go. I lost
anyway, it's very exciting because normally when you get an advent box, or when you think of an advent box, you're not used to actually opening up a design. So this is definitely unique. I will post it on the website. I'm not gonna lie, it's not cheap. It does need to be ordered by April 30th.
What do you mean not cheap?
It's a treat.
No, it's a treat.
It's going to be a treat for yourself, but you will have 12 beautiful ornaments when you're done.
There's something she writes at the bottom. I'm trying to see. Yes, 13
she's excited to launch
yarn
this.
minis and 12 patterns, she says. Something to that effect, yeah. It's a surprise, yes. Anyway, it looks like lots of fun. That's certainly something different. If you've done Advents in the past, maybe you want something different this year.
This is definitely different.
Something
Bohemian
different.
Rhapsody, and it's by Kokarn Yarn. So thank you, Michelle, for all your creativity. If you ever do watch this podcast, Lorian is saying that sounds like such a neat Advent idea. Help you knit. It helps you knit them up. It certainly does. It certainly does. It gives you direction, Lorian, which is really nice because a lot of people often wonder what they're going to make with their Advents. Jane, lots of Advents being promoted now, but I'm waiting for a special one. Oh, Jane.
Well, you're right about that. There are a lot, and yeah, there's some people that are coming out with different things, but whatever.
Yes.
Do what you want to do.
There you go. Well, I'm excited to definitely promote this one because it is different, and I apologize that I haven't gotten to it sooner. So I'm putting it out there. Push me.
Are you going to put it on the website, or should they call you?
Either way. Make me do it.
Push her.
I've been so busy. My house, my water, the leaks.
Well, listen, whatever it is.
There's so much.
There's still time.
Yep.
If you want to get it, you get it. That's the whole thing too. There is a lot of lead time for these things. So one of the Advents I got last year from Hickory Lane, she's pregnant.
Oh, wow.
So, she's going to do one, but again, the baby is coming like in September. So she's got to plan. You have to plan. And it's like, I would think that they feel a lot of pressure too, just like we feel pressure to get things done. Like everyone's posting Advents and it's like, oh, I have to hurry up and post an Advent. It's very stressful. It's not an easy thing. So whatever.
Anyway, we'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to, hopefully you're out and about this Saturday. And if you are on Long Island, we'd love to meet you.
Maybe we'll do a live.
When? On Saturday?
Yeah.
Like Instagram live?
Well, something live. I don't know. Maybe we could do like a something.
I have to say, I didn't really, I'm going to come up with something special.
We'll do something. Well, I think at the very least, we should put some chairs outside.
Come and knit.
What do you think?
What's the weather for?
What's the weather like for Saturday? I was going to say something now and it just went out of my head, but that's not unusual.
Stay tuned. We're going to come up with stuff.
Out the next. What are they saying?
Saturday, 61 and sunny. So make a plan.
Nice.
Drive out to
make
the
a plan
place.
To come out. We'll put a table and we can put table and chairs outside, can we?
Definitely. All right,
my phone is telling me to take a minute.
Take a minute to sign up.
Take a breath.
Thank you so much, everyone. My goodness, it's been an hour and 20 minutes nearly. Thank you for joining us.
Long-winded. Yes, that's what I was going to say. We will see you Thursday. If you're participating in the Zoom knit along for the lovely tea, we'll see you then.
Absolutely.
If we don't see you then, maybe we'll see you on Saturday. And if not, just have fun knitting.
On Instagram
Enjoy your knitting. Yeah. Right?
We didn't. Yeah, definitely.
What'd you say? We didn't what?
We didn't tell them to leave a comment for anything, but if there's something you want to share, please feel free. Hopefully,
well, also, like we said the other day, if there's anything you'd like to see, because we did get a couple of orders of Spin Cycle. We have Dream State. We do have Dream State, and we will be doing a Dream State kit for sure this week. So, right?
Yes.
Weren't we were deciding between, help me with the names, because I'm not going to remember it.
There's Moon Whistle, Inclinations,
Thank you,
Night Shift, and Moon Whistle.
But there were other ones too. Wasn't there something else?
And I think Andrea's coming out with her cowl tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Inclinations cowl. Oh, so we'll have kits for that too. Yes,
Tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Maybe I'll make that. I'm always making something in my dreams.
Pam is like right there. She's at the cusp, She's going to bind off. And what do you guys think she's going to cast on?
Am I going to cast on a Vellichor or a Soldatna? Or a Summer. Dina's thinking I'm going to do this thing, she's saying. Maybe you'll see.
You'll see. She's got something up her sleeve. Her short
I don't have any sleeves.
Her short sleeve.
There you go. My lady fingers.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But it's up my lady finger sleeve.
There you go. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Time to go home. I think we have a coffee high here going on.
Exactly.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Stay well.
Oh, too funny.